Hi everyone, this is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to spread the word about this channel, subscribe to this channel, check out the notes below this video so you can tweet me and tweet cool things. As you may notice, there is a Baltimore Orioles shirt in the background now. I'm trying to make the set look a teeny bit better. I thought, why not represent the home team, City of Baltimore? You gotta love it. Many of you who've been watching this channel for a while know that I travel around a lot, and the scenes have been different in the background through the months and year, I guess. Who knows when we're gonna have another new background. I spend my money on Bitcoin. I don't have time to really work on how the video looks, but I understand how people want it to look a little bit more professional. And I'm not saying an Orioles shirt makes it more professional, but it's something to take your eyes off the wall, I guess. So this video is about Bitcoin, how it can get to $10,000, and some of the things that might happen when it does get there. And this is, just some other great reasons to be long Bitcoin, like me. And I can't stress it enough that I am long Bitcoin. I do not sell my Bitcoin. I only buy Bitcoin. Anyway, I picked this line off of a comment section when Bitcoin was springing to $700 this past weekend. Someone wrote this, and this isn't true, but let's think about it. He said he had a brother who told me that rich oil sheiks from the United Arab Emirates put their billions into Bitcoin because the U.S. government wanted to freeze their bank accounts in the U.S. I don't think that happened. But if you think about it, the United States does freeze a lot of people's bank accounts for a lot of different reasons. Some of these people might be some pretty bad dudes too, okay? I'm not saying they're not bad dudes. But if someone is worried about their bank account being frozen now, especially if you're a country that's not on good terms with the United States and you have a lot of your money in U.S. banks, well, one day, and you already own some gold, you can't buy too much more gold maybe either, you want to try something new, they're going to try to put their money into Bitcoin. So what this guy said hasn't happened, but something like it could happen. Now, if people in countries that are not on good terms with the United States, if they all start taking their money out of the U.S. banking system and putting it into Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin can hit $10,000. There's something right there, and it also points out a very interesting aspect of Bitcoin. A lot of people, let's say they don't like the Russians. I don't like the Russian government. Well, you're not going to say, I don't want the Russian government buying Bitcoin, because if the Russian government buys Bitcoin, it helps you out as an owner of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's one of those things is like enemies can buy Bitcoin and help each other, or your enemy, who you consider your enemy. They might not consider you anything. So another thing. Stock of broad money is a term to measure the amount of money a country has in its currency. I'm butchering this. But the top 20 countries in the stock of broad money, which again is a money supply measurement, are all countries like the United States, China, ones where their currencies are all traded, the top 20. Then you drop down to like number 56, and that's Morocco. And their stock of broad money is $92 billion, okay? Right now, the market cap of Bitcoin is $11 billion. Now, let me ask you a question here. What would you rather own, the Moroccan money, or would you rather own Bitcoin? And Bitcoin is the only money out there that you can transfer for free, instantly, anywhere in the world. So Bitcoin is going to be worth more than Morocco money. Morocco money, again, is basically worth $92 billion. When Bitcoin is worth $100 billion, and I don't know when that's going to be, then yeah, Bitcoin is going to be worth about $10,000 each or so at that point. And also at that point, when Bitcoin hits that magic 100 billion market capitalization, and right now it's at 11 billion, so it's 10 times away. But when it hits that, governments will start to buy up Bitcoin then too, just to have as a store of value, just as they own gold. So that will be a very interesting situation when that happens, because that'll just boost it up even more once governments start buying up Bitcoin. And Vinny Lingham, I mentioned this before, said governments will start doing that sooner than before it's worth 100 billion. He thought it would happen next year, and they'd bring up the value of Bitcoin to $3,000. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's his opinion, and that just, again, another analysis of this. Now, when Bitcoin is worth $10,000 each, there are going to be people out there who foolishly think they can't afford Bitcoin. Because, right now, Bitcoin at $700, I have heard people say, oh, it's $700, I can't afford it. They do not realize that you can get 0.1 Bitcoin for $70. So yeah, you can afford it. And 0.1 Bitcoin, when it's worth $10,000, will be worth $1,000. So when it's worth $10,000, 0.01 Bitcoin will be worth $100. So people will be able to buy it, 0.01 amount of it, but you're going to see this, there's a psychological thing to these big numbers that make everyday people think they can't afford it, and that's why they remain everyday people. So don't think in that way. If you're new to this, if you see a big number, if Bitcoin all of a sudden jumps to $1,000 tomorrow and you think, oh, I can't afford that, you can afford it. Just get 0.1 for $100. Anyway, I'm Adam Meister. I will talk to you later.